Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all the Akyam across the earth who are doing this work in sincerity and truth. And shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and do the best to please Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. So yeah, man, this is, how do you say that? I just want to do a short video. Um, I'll be watching a series on, there's a series on Amazon, and the name of that series is The Underground Railroad. And it's really something that it's a good thing for brothers to watch, brothers and sisters. It's a good series to watch because it talks about the latter times, the times when the civil war was going on in America, when slavery was in its last phase, and it shows you, it shows you the wickedness of these so-called white people, of these Edomites in America. Shows you the real hatred that they have and the things that they used to do, because it's based on actual facts, things that happened. It talks about the railroad that they had, and but it shows you a lot of things. I already saw a lot of things, and to myself I was like, I wanted to basically want to yeah, Yaratza, there's so much in the thing. It shows you like never trust your enemies. Our people, and especially if you go to the slave movies, there's a lot of times when our people still trusted the enemies and basically got fucked over. It shows you that iron will always rust. All these things. Is showing that, but also concerning words and things. Because we are people ourselves. We used to call ourselves in those times also ninjas. And things like that. And then, but in the series, the word picnic came by. And I was thinking, like, yeah, that's how the Jamaicans, call their children, the youth picnic, the youth picnic. And it basically was a curse word. I was trying to look if I can find some more information about it on uh, on internet, but yeah, couldn't find anything more about it. But it goes back basically to a way how they, yeah, like a curse word, how they used to call our children, because they were also always referring to us like it. They were never seen us as humans, and they did it on purpose so they could treat us like animals. And yeah, but yeah, that's part of the curses, but that shows you that some things, and we are in a time where this wickedness of these people are being exposed, like it says in for example in the book of was it Obadiah. We just jump to something. I was like, let me just do a short before I forget about it. There's the book of Obadiah and verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? Hid things sought up, all to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Everything is coming to the light. All his wickedness is coming to the light. His skin has made how you say that? His skin had made his foreskin had made bare. So all his wickedness is coming out. This is the time that eventually everybody's gonna turn against America to begin with, but all the wickedness of the white people will come out, and our people gonna be roused up. They're gonna find out about all this shit that they try to hide, and the people gonna get angry. So let me jump to the book of Deuteronomy real quick. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, and chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee. You see that? So that's what it is. That's what it is. And if I go to the book of Job, which is a precept on it. It's the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 9. And now am I their song, yeah, I am that byword. Yeah, I am that byword. So, and now I am their song, yeah, I am that byword. You see that? So that's what it is. We are a byword now. And you still find it to this day because these Jamaicans, they use this word for the children, not even being aware of where it comes from, you know. So I think basically, let me look to something else. I think basically that's the point, I just wanted to do a short video, about that word. Uh, so yeah, man. So yeah, basically that's it, man. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for teaching those scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all the Akyam across the earth who doing this work in sincerity and in truth. So with that, oh yeah, and shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters who are at home watching the videos and doing the best to please Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.